Hi Aquariuses, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your February 2018 reading. I'm going to start out with the circle spread representing your career and finance energies, and then I will do a second spread referencing to the love and romance energies. Now, I've already prayed over the cards, blessed them with my stones, etc. And I have actually laid out the financial spread just so I can kind of save some time here. Quickly here, I am also going to pull a card from the Mary Queen of Angels deck. Oh, the card Truth just jumped out for you Aquariuses. All right, so interesting. I see it in the spread as well. Okay. So there's a card on the bottom of the deck there, and we will refer to the word of prayer at the end of the reading. So, starting off in career and finances, some of you with the rock bottom energies are you've reached an end of a path. And now it's time to move forward in a new beginning. You notice it's a 10. And then it turns to 1. And some of you may be contemplating your foundation, your home, where you live, the type of achievements you'd like to make or are setting for yourself at this time in your mental aspects position. We've got commitment in your thoughts. Who and or what am I committed to at this time in the next week and a half to 2 weeks from when you watch this video? Because there is something awful tempting. Now, Aquariuses, before I go any further, I have to say that the energies I pulled before through how I do, it is a time of getting over a difficult path. You're coming around to the end of a difficult path, which is really good news. And you're able to sweep away any sort of depression, and then you're going to eventually allow changes. And I feel like this is going to be hard. Like the timing seems a little bit off, but the changes are going to take a little bit. So, you know, something within you is going to change, and then outside of you, you're going to start making changes. And some of these changes are going to have to do with moving for business and or moving to connect with someone else. Interesting. Well, that was interesting. My 3 dogs normally bark at the same time, but one did all by its lonesome for goodness knows why. So somebody out there is thinking about someone probably at a distance. And I think this is going to be like the next, by the end of February into maybe early March for some of you. You're going to take this trip. You're going to go and you're going to open up your heart and you're going to speak a message to someone. So, like we started off, we were rock bottom at the end of a path. So rock bottom doesn't mean like we think. It means we're at the end. So now we start again and we're contemplating foundations and what achievements we're setting for ourselves, right, Aquariuses? In your thoughts, okay, what am I committing myself to or who? And there are the energies of temptation. Something is tempted, but I feel like it's tempting in a good way in your thoughts. So in your relationship sector to finances, I believe, life is shifting something for you, trying to get your attention in a different direction. And it is a blessed path because they're offering you the spiritual strength to be able to recognize this new direction. For whoever's energies these are, and I can feel these really strong. Okay, so in your creative aspects position, this card face up is coming to life. It's about, okay, something's being born naturally via nature. Don't touch it, mess with it, let it just evolve. But upside down, it's like you're not even allowing for yourself to contemplate what it could evolve in, and Spirit's saying what it could evolve itself into if you would use your creative energies to set achievements and goals and to go and see through research what are your opportunities ahead. There is material and spiritual prosperity available for you in the next 6 weeks. All right, so in your actions position. Look at that. Movement. Go, go, go. You're going to be taking steps, hopefully, and applying these energies, doing the research, taking that trip, checking out that location or that person, and you're going to come into light about a situation. Spirit's going to shine their light down upon you, and you're going to be like, ah! All right, so emotionally, in the emotional aspects position, boom, a spark is going to happen. Okay, a spark can start a fire in your emotions. But then we have deception and envy here. And I don't know exactly what they're trying to talk about. So it could be that someone's going to come to the realization that there's deception and envy somewhere. And that's what the emotions are about. It could be that there's a fear of someone telling you it's okay to come here because you will have a better job and there'll be a better life, but you're not allowing yourself to believe that. So it's almost like you're deceiving yourself is what I'm starting to feel here. Okay, so we have a friend and we have karmic connection. We have emotions involved when it comes to financial prosperity, contentment and joy, and a child or children. So these are all in your emotions. Money, making the right choice, coming to a realization, and having a child or so involved. But it's karmic. Because before I do these videos, I lay out a Lenormand spread just to clarify my energies, and the tree is what's on the bottom of the deck. Now to me, this is a karmic connection. This is, okay, I have grown like nature, like this tree, because we are nature, and I ran into this situation that was difficult, but from that I grew even stronger and my life became more fulfilling. So everything happens for a reason. And now remember, you're on the other side of this mountain. You are, with the card representing my entire spread, moving, making changes, like literally physically moving somewhere. And then behind that, I might as well almost show the whole entire thing. We have ship and the rider. Okay, so we have travel and a message coming in quickly. You or someone else taking a trip, contemplating certain changes, could be financial. Maybe you're receiving a letter about finances where you are traveling to. So, you know, I only pull so many people's energies for these general readings, but if you'd like me to pull your direct energies, I'm available at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. All right, so let's go ahead and clean this up. Go ahead. Spirit says go ahead. Oh, that's why, because I didn't finish. All right, so to my right, there's a 3-card summary of the entire spread. So in the first week and a half to 2 weeks from watching this video, there is great harmony. There's a great connection. And you guys are kind of looking back at your life path and where you are and sitting in solitude for a moment, getting very excited about your future because your passion is being ignited. Why? Because there are going to be new beginnings in front of you. Spirit's saying, do not fret. Triumph is in your path. Do not let fear block you. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, be patient. Get things accomplished that you need to do. Don't hold yourself back, because Spirit is pulling you in the right direction. Look at that with the universe card. The universe is speaking to you, trying to bring you to a higher level of spirituality, trying to open you up to a better life. But yeah, you're going to have to sacrifice something. What are you sacrificing? It looks like it's mucky water down here, and it looks like you want to go towards the rainbows and the clouds that are in the shape of flowers. There will be energies of conflict and defeat sometimes when we make such big changes. And in the next 2 to 3 weeks, I think you guys are more contemplating changes than making them, and that's a good time to just sit and do research. But at some point, even as soon as maybe the next, by the end of February, your waiting game might be over. In the outcome position, in the next, I even go into 4 to 6 weeks because everybody's energies and experiences fluctuate. We have slow and steady. At one point, you guys thought that with the stuck in the mud card that you were being slowed down by the mud, but really it's Spirit's way of saying stop and slow down for a minute so that you can step into this new life in a fulfilling way. In the meantime, remain in solitude and meditate about what it is you want to manifest. Get some education, do some research, and then you'll know what you want to wish for. Okay? You may want to follow someone in a path where you could come into this sacred pool. Now, this is a newer deck, and I don't think I've gotten this card. I want to quick read it so you can learn right along with me, because it's the last one in the deck. It was on the bottom. The world is a reflection of your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Everybody, the love you wish to see in the world. Oh, I'm sorry. Embody the love you wish to see in the world. So when you look in the mirror, what do you see? This card asks you to focus on self-love and self-esteem. We are all works in progress, so a detached self-examination made with rigorous honesty is called for now. See, so there's some spiritual transformation stuff going on within you because you guys are being, I think, led towards a gift in your life, which is a beautiful new path. There's just going to be a lot of decisions and choices that will have to be made. So there, I'm saying this is an energy by which almost pertains to, you know, a particular person or group of people. But, you know, if it doesn't apply, go to your rising sign or moon sign video and watch those. So I'm going to ask for additional messages for clarification by adding the Gateway to the Divine Tarot, and then we'll move into love and romance energy. So real quick for clarification, please, for those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign, making the right choice and healing is what I just saw. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Aquarius with clearly defined messages. Ooh, new love blessed from the heavens. Thank you. Representing the entire month through to the end of February 2018. Spirit's offering you the major arcana, the Magician, because you've ended this path and now you get to manifest a new one. Look at that. In your thoughts, know that you have the Empress energy. In your mental aspects position, you have the Empress energies, which is a major arcana, to manifest anything you so choose. What is it you're going to commit yourself towards? Hope, wish, and pray to Spirit, and they will assist you in manifesting this direction, this goal, giving birth to a baby, giving birth to a marriage, or moving to a new home. Something new. Now, in your relationship aspects position, Spirit's saying you're being shifted, whether you like it or not, to see a person, to get to the truth of a situation, that a new path is available, even though it's a scary path because you've never been down this path before. It is brand new. At the same time, because it's a double-edged sword, you're going to have to cut away from old environments, places, people, things, and even thoughts that were tied to your past. So again, in your creative aspects position, you're trying to, something's trying to come to life and you're not even acknowledging it, but at some point Spirit's saying you will come to recognize in the next few weeks that something has deteriorated. The end of the path is right there and you are flying out of that path with the star card energies. It's a major arcana, so Spirit's going to help for you to make a wish come true as you're manifesting, as you're creating and giving birth to a new commitment. All right, so in your, I say it so many times, actions. Look at that action. They're like the fastest moving animal or something. I got to get my facts on that one. All right. taking care of yourself, going after that success, that fulfillment, financially, happily. In your emotional aspects position, waiting, relaxing, fearing, wondering, and then a spark happens. Subconsciously, you're going to find by the end of the month into maybe mid-March, you are being released from a deep freeze and you are finding yourself crawling out from under an old and difficult path. Something that was heavy on your back. Now you can move towards 26 is 8. Oh, okay, so round and round. Now you're going through one path into another in your practical day-to-day matters position, the magic stream. So life is going to flow. It is flowing how it's going to flow. Don't fight it. Get excited about it. Pray to Spirit about it. Know what you want to manifest and know that you have the ability to manifest that which you choose at this time in February. Whether it's a relationship, a business, or all the above at the same exact time. In your inner strengths, normally this card face up is, don't go into the unknown. It's not time, it's whatever, but this is saying it's okay. Go. Take off that blindfold. But make sure you're clear. And you have the energies to take off that blindfold and see clearly. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so in a 3-card summary to my right, I'm going to kind of stay with this story for a minute. You've got the sacred pool. Again, going within, reflecting. And that's why Spirit is saying everything is moving slow and steadily. That's why they're saying you're not stuck in the mud. Spirit is slowing you down for a reason, and it's to figure out exactly what it is you want to wish for, because they'll help you provide and manifest a wish come true, but you got to know for sure if that's the wish you want. Listen to your intent. Oh, express your intentions. Because the wheel of compass, the universal compass is drawing your intention. You're going to start to be led, and the compass is pointing the way to where your intentions should be. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, we've got rescue. Maybe someone just feels like they want to be rescued because something in their life is coming apart. It's deteriorating. So they're trying to listen to Spirit to figure out, even though I'm safe where I'm at, I'm sad and am looking for a sign. All right, so I'm going to add love. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Aquarius with clearly defined messages regarding Aquarius's life path here on Earth at this time on into and through to the end of February 2018. Love and romance energies, please. Aquarius. All right, so we have blessings. Blessings in love. So starting right off the bat, recognize that everything is happening for a reason. This is a gift. You can manifest, even through your thoughts, what you want to commit to, who you want to commit to, who you're going to maybe place your whole self with, your whole life with. I mean, like, it's almost, I'm feeling a big decision. So Spirit is moving you with the magical map shifter in the direction of the truth with the Ace of Swords. And some of you may be receiving a message from someone from afar. I'm even feeling someone who has passed. Look for signs and ask Spirit or those who have passed to please guide you when it comes to the truth of the situation. They're going to tell you about these blessings. They're going to guide you towards them. And if anybody wants to know about that, let me know. I will tell you a little bit about connecting with Spirit on a day-to-day basis. It brings you a lot more clarity. So coming to life, not being able to control, not knowing how to control, you basically can't control, and Spirit's saying, hope, wish, and pray on a star. Because in this particular deck, this moon tree means that something is being born. Okay? All you have to do is make your wish. Or wishes. In your actions position, moving quickly towards the 9 of coins. Success, fulfillment, achievement. And yet you're going to have to take some action that may cause a little bit of sorrow. So in your emotional aspects position, some of you are down, not so much depressed, but just needing to rest, take time out. And Spirit is going to drop on you these beautiful messages regarding love and money and happiness and joy, this beautiful new path. And there's going to be a spark. Something's going to spark your emotions, your attention, and you're going to recognize maybe what has been born as you weren't even maybe paying attention before. So in your subconscious, allow yourself to release yourself from a deep freeze and to crawl out from something that has been heavy on your back. In your practical day-to-day matters position, this magical stream is flowing. It's flowing because it's meant to be. Have faith and hope in the blessings that are being born. The path ahead of you is golden. Wow. So there's all this confusion about going into the unknown, not going into the unknown, all these kind of concerns, worries, things that you're imagining or fearing or maybe even fantasizing about, which is fine. You have the inner energies of celebration to actually finally in the end succeed in a way that fulfills you, that you've been probably only imagining. And yes, it starts out with meditation. Do not be in fear when it comes to expressing your intentions or intention. The compass is turning in the right direction. Your path is going toward an answered prayer. And Spirit is confirming that there is something beautiful ahead by the end of February to the middle of March that is going to be born. You're going to emerge from whatever difficulties you've been dealing with in the past. So, wow. I'm going to read a card I pulled earlier from the Journal of Love deck by Alana Fairchild. And you guys received number 46. Just for a moment, joy. So, real quick, I'm going to read from the book because I just like to give kudos to the author. Okay. Trust that there is joy waiting to be felt and found, no matter how hard that may be to believe right now. Let go of your attachment to the apparent problem at hand as much as you can, and you will be allowing yourself to let the divine take over and to sort out what needs to happen here. Love is magic. Like a balmy breeze on a winter night, it feels so good. You want it to last forever, and love is magic, because we make it so. By opening to the pleasure of being alive and sharing the joy we feel. And when we're not looking, the night may warm again. Okay, so there's a lot of hope here about this connection. And I feel like, especially if there's travel involved to go see someone, that this connection is very, very blessed. Any last messages from Spirit, please, about all of this information? Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Aquarius with clearly defined spiritual guidance and or messages for February 2018. Again, with wishing, wishing for the blessings, knowing that you have the magician energy because a path has ended. You have the warrior energies. Remember that in your thoughts or mental aspects position of the circle spread. And the warrior energies is Spirit's way of saying that you are protected around you, within you, as you are manifesting this new beautiful path, as you are making a commitment towards where you're going to be, maybe moving your physical body. Okay, so in the relationship sector, there may have been a person that was different from you, and that's okay. They have different perspectives because they've led different lives. They see things from different viewpoints. And now, Spirit's trying to swing you around to look in the direction of your truth, as you are trying to maybe figure out the messages you're receiving from afar. Okay, so in the creative aspects position, know that something is being born as you are leaving something behind. Know that you can help to bring something to life if you hope, wish, and pray on a star. Okay? In your actions position, moving away towards fulfillment financially, carrying some sort of sorrow because of deception. So I think some of you are wanting to move towards this quickly, towards finances and happiness and fulfillment, and away from deception and sorrow. So you, by taking these actions, will help for that to transpire. In your emotional aspects position, you've got a spark happening in your life. You just need to sit and take a pause and rest and relax and contemplate how much energy you've put into a situation, and when you're going to take that final sword, you're going to come to some sort of awakening, some sort of understanding, and that is going to spark something in you emotionally. Then Spirit's going to send you the High Priestess of Air, who's going to help for you to cut away from all that no longer serves you in your path. Anything that is negative and unfulfilling. Okay, so in your subconscious, you are not in a deep freeze. You can get out from the struggles that you've been experiencing. All you have to do is follow your heart. With the love card energies, your heart will lead the way. In your day-to-day practical matters position, there's a golden path ahead, a path that is blessed. Okay, so here's what's going on. The magic stream is floating, and yet you, I feel, are blocking this doorway. You are making or trying to make this path forbidden, or someone's trying to block your path, and Spirit is saying it is going to flow the way it's going to flow. And where is it going to flow towards? This beautiful golden path. And they're saying, have faith. Have faith in the golden path ahead. What more do we have to ask, right? All right, so inner strengths. Being able to get clear about what you want, starting to step in a new direction, getting beyond that wall maybe that you've built around yourself, opening yourself to the wishes, hopes, and prayers of the future, knowing that you have the energies of celebration here. In the end, you're just going to be using your last bit of energy to celebrate something because you took a risk. Amen to that. All right, so the word of prayer that we pulled earlier, or that I pulled earlier, is forgiveness. Okay, so this is a part of stepping into that new path. You got to make sure that you forgive everyone and everything from the past. Come to the understanding that everybody is learning the same lessons. They're just learning them in different ways at different times in different life paths with different people. I am willing to release old resentments so that I may enjoy my life. And to close, I'm going to read from the book. Out with the old and in with the new is the message contained within this card. If you're feeling like you're stuck in a reoccurring bad dream, the culprit is likely contained within stored unforgiveness. Throughout life, everyone has endured painful experiences. You are not alone. However, you do have a choice as to whether to continue suffering from the after effects of those experiences. Forgiveness is the purifying, detoxifying agent that allows you to move forward in a whole new way. Forgiveness doesn't mean that you're endorsing the negative behavior. It simply means that you're unwilling to store the toxic burden of anger within you. And good for you for making this life-changing decision. After all, your anger only hurts you, not the offending person. So, call upon Mother Mary for help in releasing old emotional burdens. Dear Mother Mary, thank you for putting your healing hands upon my heart and mind to draw out the darkness from my judgments, from my blame and my anger towards others. Please help me, beloved Mother, to see myself and all others as you do, and be purified in my perceptions. Okay, so that's the only thing that needs to be cleaned up before you step into this new, exciting, beautiful, love-filled path. Good reading, Aquariuses. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope to hear from you again in the near future. I might be putting out a video mid-February. We'll see. If you need a personal energy read, I'm available at my email, josiek42@gmail.com. Take care and God bless.